So in the beer world, inflections are really rare. These are big brands. Coors Light's 25% of Molson Coors in the U.S. or so. And so when you get something that distributors are buying into, consumers seem to be buying into, it can move the needle. And moving the needle here fills tanks. And tanks allow for revenue to come over some of that depreciation expense. And here you get an opportunity of having really quick P&L leverage that people aren't expecting.
And so tell me about Molson Coors. Oh, yeah, I recognize this ad. Yeah, I remember this ad. It's a good ad. At any rate, so tell us about the trajectory of its sales over recent years.
Yep. So as a category, they've done a little bit worse than the industry, and it's been a Coors Light kind of problem. And so what this ad has done, and it's scoring really well with consumers. We have some data that's showing it's scoring 90% positive sentiment. That's an elite level of kind of response from consumers. The engagement scores are really high. And so what that does, you get a small rebound in Coors Light, and we've seen it in some of the data. And more importantly, the distributors are excited. They've been promised strong ad campaigns of Coors Light for years. They haven't really gotten them. This, we think, is one of them. And we're starting to see positive trends in Coors Light. Some of the data is showing a little bit less share loss. Some of the data is even showing positive dollar sales.
These positive trends, Bill, are in spite of the popularity and the growing popularity of spiked seltzer?
They are. So that's getting a lot of the attention. And we think when you look at the valuation of some of the names that have spiked seltzer in their portfolio, there's a huge disconnect here with the valuation of Molson Coors, which now has a beer portfolio with 2 light beers that are contributing positively to the momentum.
Talk to us a little bit about your other initiated coverage today or upgrade today, and that was on Constellation. Why? What do you see there?
Yeah, so we initiated Constellation with a buy, $263 price target. If you look at Modelo Especial, I think you'd be surprised how big of a brand it is. Name some of the biggest cities in the U.S., and it's a top 3 beer brand. L.A., Chicago, New York, Denver, Austin. And I think that surprises a lot of people, and it still doesn't have the packaging portfolio all the way. They're launching far more canned products, and that gives them a whole bunch of new occasions that they haven't even been able to tap into as they've already become one of the biggest brands in the U.S. So we think that continues, and with that, you get a lot of strong cash flow generation.
Boy, that's